right, we're here. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Davi.
And this is our podcast, According to We.
Man, oh man, we are back. We're back. Greetings to all. Before y'all even come for us, hold on. We know we've been MIA for a little bit.
Yeah, hey.
MIA for a little bit. If you're new here, I'm Davi. I'm here with my co-host Alex.
What's up?
We just had a few things to do.
Things got a little sticky.
Yeah, a little scheduling got a little bit hectic, but we did not forget about you. We did not forget. So
Could never.
We gonna come in hot for April. We coming in hot for April right now. You know what I'm saying?
April? Hold up. There's no way April could top March. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay? What happened in March? Look, I gotta run it back for y'all. We went from COVID to World War III.
Jesus.
The Oscar slap. I know y'all saw that.
Oh my God.
Don't even play with me. Hold on. I gotta come back to the slap though. Okay? And then, this one's exciting though. We got a new judge elected to the Supreme Court. Our first black woman.
Woo.
Hootie hoo. Okay?
Woo.
You better go, girl. Okay, but that slap though, Davi. You saw that slap?
First off, let's talk about what you said. How COVID was like, okay, you can go outside, but them gas prices was like, you lied. What? Where we going?
Yo, every day I be on E. I don't know about nobody else, but I just refuse. It's not that I'm broke, y'all, but when I pull up to the pump and a regular degular is at $4.09. Where am I? Cali?
Oh.
Never. Okay? So I will be on that skirt in the second I'm about to have to pull into that gas station in neutral.
Oh,
Play
no.
with me.
What?
Okay.
All right, okay. Anyway, but back to the slap, though. That slap, we know y'all heard about the slap. That slap was heard worldwide, okay?
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, that slap, though, has literally overshadowed everything for, the next 6 months.
That's true.
I mean,
the meme's
completely
crazy.
Embarrassed. Not only Chris, but every person's accomplishment of that night. Will won his own Oscar. Nobody talking about that.
His first at that.
Right. All women hosting the Oscar. Nobody talking about that. Let's also talk about Will Peet, who led the first all-black production team for the Oscars. Who talking about that?
Crickets.
Nobody. Okay? Nobody. Why? Because
thanks, Will.
This man want to get up and can't control his feelings. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
All I know is the memes went sick. But the one that really had me dying was if this how Will acting in March, I don't want to see what he about to do in August. People are petty. People are petty, okay?
Y'all
petty for sure.
Stop. The internet, y'all need to stop.
That's
okay.
enough.
But more importantly, let's talk about our girl, Judge. Let me emphasize the judge. What was that? Snaps? This is not poetry. Clap, okay? Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, baby, okay?
KBJ.
Let's talk about this woman for a second. Because I really want, before I even go into her, I really want to address, Alex, do you believe there's a threshold in investing in yourself? Do you think investing in yourself is ever too much?
So we already said I'm different, so that hurt my feelings, okay? But to answer your question, the correct answer is no, right? Because we should be able to see what others see in us. Because, sometimes we don't see our full potential, right?
Correct.
And people will be like, oh, you can do this. You can do this. But you can't actually do that until you believe it.
Or until you see that you can do it.
Correct. Until you believe that you can see that it could be done. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of things, for myself, there's a lot of things I see. But that's all I could do is see it. I don't believe that I can get it done. Because for me, you can see the dream. right? You can see the dream, but you also have to see a plan to get to the dream.
Right.
You also have to have the motivation to get to the dream. You have to have the discipline when you put that action in the plan to get to the dream. And if I don't see all of them factors, I'm just dreaming. You feel me?
True.
I'm just dreaming.
But for myself, I would say, like, the answer is no. But knowing the type of person that I am, I know there's some type of mental cap. Like, right now, I can't see it. But if a situation were to approach and I'm like, I'm just not willing to go there. And sometimes it's never for myself. As I said, because I know myself. Like, I am a person who's more about the village than myself.
Right.
Like, I see everything for everybody else. I will do everything for everybody else. Which, you know, sometimes it'd be too much. But we're not even going to go there.
Yeah, no.
That I'll forget myself. Or I'll be like, you could do that for you later. Like, this person needs you now. And that's what we're about to do. So the correct answer, as I stated, is no. Do I have a mental cap? I'm sure of that.
So I understand where you're coming from with that, with the mental cap. And I do believe you're correct. Like, we have to really see it for ourselves and focus on ourselves in order to get these things done, which is why I had to pose this question, because I feel like Judge KBJ is like the epitome of self-investment.
True.
Like, self-investment. Like, this woman, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, was nominated by President Biden. She will be the 116th Supreme Court Justice. Her legal career experience, like, this is just to name a few things, okay? First off, I just want to say she's more qualified than anybody else sitting in the Supreme Court Justice right now. Okay? Been around the block, been around the neighborhood, been around 4, 5, 6 blocks. Like, she's more qualified
and came back
than anybody else that's sitting in this position right now. Okay? You and these snaps, yo. Ivy League Law School. She was a Supreme Court clerk. She was a public defender. She also did sentencing commission. She also was a district judge and a court of appeals judge, just to state a few things that this woman has underneath her belt. And on top of that, which is what I am most proud of, she will be the first. Snaps.
And you talking about me with my snaps?
Everything right now.
Listen
Cross
in.
your toes, your fingers, your feet, put everything up in the air. West side. Okay, we're not claiming no gangs right now. Let me calm down. But she will be the first black woman.
Emphasis on the woman.
Black. Emphasis on the black woman to be confirmed into the Supreme Court Justice.
They took a little bit too long for that confirmation for me, though. I don't know if you were following it.
Confirmation. Listen, you passed the grueling 22 hours of interrogation, because that wasn't no interview. That was an interrogation.
Remember how I talked about the mental cap? That would have been that.
Oh, geez.
I would have kept it pushing.
Oh, my God.
Because what you're not about to do is tell me I'm not qualified. Because you all know I'm above thee.
Oh, geez.
Okay? 2 days where? 24 hours where?
Yep. And I just want to say, with all of that, she still not only endured it, but handled it with such eloquence.
And grace. Truly.
Poise. As you said, I don't know if I would have been able to go through that.
I would have kept it pushing.
Like, I don't know.
And I'm not joking.
Like, I don't know.
I'm like, yo, Joe, thanks, but I gotta go.
Like, I don't know. And I feel like
this is what we're not about to do.
This is what we not finna do. Oh, this is what we not. All right.
Davi.
Sorry. So, I just want to say, and even with her sitting through pure adversity, I gotta drop a Maya Angelou line in here. She rose. Still I rise. Like, that is Ketanji Brown Jackson. Like, with all of that adversity in her face, with all of that slander, with all of that negativity, like, she still came through. And I feel like, what else can I do? This is who I need to be like.
Yeah, she's truly inspiring.
Like, this woman found her calling and lives on purpose. We need to live on purpose. I need to live on purpose. We all need to take the time to realize when it's I time. Not we time, not they time. We need to find our I time And we need to each, as individuals, live on purpose. This woman loved the law. She lived for the law. Every decision, every position has built her up to her calling, which is now living on purpose. I feel like making a conscious and calculated effort to stay in line with your goals is one of the hardest things a man can do for themselves. One of the hardest things. And boy, I tell you, if you need an example, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. She's it. She's it.
Because sometimes you don't even know.
That's true. That's true. Sometimes you don't know. But I feel like we owe ourselves that. We owe ourselves the time to research, the time to reflect, the time to really understand, like, what is it that we're doing here? Why are we here? And in those questions, that's when we should be looking to invest in ourselves. Because there's, as you said, sometimes you don't even know what you're going to do. But at least you know you could go to school.
True. Step one.
Right? At least you know you can sit down and do some research and figure out what your interests are. Figure out what interests can be easily monetized. Figure out what interests will lead you to your next step.
And also, too, I feel like it's appropriate to throw in, you know, sometimes you'll set a goal for yourself. By a certain age, I need to acquire this. By a certain age, I need to acquire that. And, y'all, that's me. To a T. Okay? I'll be like, listen, I'm a failure if by 29, I have not acquired 12 properties. I'm exaggerating. But, like, I will come down so hard on myself. And I need to remember, some people started at that age. Jay-Z he didn't get his first big album until he was 29. How old was Taraji when she got her first break?
38. 38.
And she has never looked back since. So I think we also need to realize, too, that living on purpose can start now. You will never reach your full potential with these small goals. Okay? So I think we had to drop that little seasoning salt in there too for that. But I will say, David, I miss this.
Yeah, we need to stop playing, man. Well, we wasn't really playing though. For real, we wasn't playing, y'all. We really just
chill. Now you're trying to get us in trouble.
Yeah, it just got a little sticky, icky, but we coming back hot. I'm telling you, we coming back hot. We coming back hot for April for sure.
But as I said, you know, I truly enjoyed our time today. David.
This is good.
So, you know, guys, like, thanks for coming back. If this is not your first time. But if it is, if you would like to hear more of these exciting conversations, these laughs, okay? Because it's always a mess when we get together.
Always a mess.
I'm not even about to lie, okay? So feel free to follow us on IG at According to We Podcast. That's according_to_we_podcast. Okay? To keep up with the posts, and all that good stuff. And also to, you know, I don't know what platform you guys found us on today, but just know we are on Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, Apple playing right now, but don't worry, guys. We're trying to figure that out as we speak.
We'll get there, I promise. The intro is on there, though.
Yeah.
But until next time, guys, we out.